The correct use of colors. Okay, how... Let's have a gander at the poster.
I love seeing Mr. Jefferson's awesome photos on these magazine covers.
Read. Pop Vine is grunge dead, featuring the latest works from Mark Jefferson. 10 reasons to get electronic mail. I don't suppose that's very recent. Focus, hues, exposure, highlight. Here I am, making a video knowing basically nothing about art. Well...
Damn, they have carbon fiber tripods here. The ball head even has a pan lock. God, I'm such a photo nerd.
Oh boy, Maxine, you actually know something about your own area of study? Clearly that makes you a nerd. I don't know what to tell you people. I want to like Max. Logos knows I'm making an effort. I am actively making an effort to like Max. Even though it may genuinely not seem that way. Because it sounds like I do hate her, doesn't it? But she's not making it easy any step of the way. Every single time she has anything to say, she happens to say the exact wrong thing. Just rubs me the wrong way. It's quite astonishing, really, because there are so many factors she's got in common with one of my favorite adventure game protagonists, and
Another
yet...
daily fail in front of the world.
I just feel like Patrick Bateman at the laundromat. The exact percent... Yeah.
So cool to see Mr. Jefferson's actual published pictures. Gives me hope.
That's a fine statement. There's nothing to be upset about over here. Makes sense. Mike Jefferson's noir beauty. Like noir? Oh, yes, film noir is awesome. Film versus digital. Who will win? This doesn't really make much sense. Look, it's not... We're not dealing with ancient history over here. It is the 21st century. It's quite late in the 21st century. And yet, all of these things, absurdly enough, seem to be extremely dated. Film versus digital, that... well, hasn't that been... I don't know. Maybe in the area of photography there has been some struggle as far as that's concerned. But emails? Come on now. That magazine mentioning emails and possibly getting them as a concept, how old does that have to be? And yet this guy doesn't seem particularly old, so this makes less and less sense the more I get into it. It would make perfect sense for me to conclude that this guy was fairly popular and well, you know, mattered back in the day, and right now he's
It's so awesome to look like an idiot in my favorite teacher's class.
You can swing one way or the other, but never do this. Seriously, never do this. Have I not done... am I not hypocritical? Have I not done this myself? Because I can see what she's doing here. Yeah, self-disparaging remarks. I understand that there's a particular school of thought that is behind that. I get it. But at the same time, look. Either you gather up the self-confidence to own what you are doing and figure, yeah, what I'm doing may not be appreciated but by others, but I don't care. It's fine, this is the way I want things to be, no matter what anyone thinks. Or, if you want to do things a different way, do things a different way. Change yourself and adapt. If you are a people pleaser, fine, go out and please people. Do the sorts of things you think you need to do. If you want to change your behavior, if you think what you're doing is wrong, either do something else, say what you think is right, or change your mind as far as what is wrong and conclude that what you are doing actually is right. Don't stay in this limbo. It's not even limbo. This is hell. This is hell. Well, on one hand, You think what you're doing is horrible, but on the other hand, you keep on doing it. Yeah, Vestin, what are you doing? Isn't this horrible? Well, guess what? The moment I've concluded that what I'm doing is horrible, I decided to shut the hell up and actually engage with the game itself. Let's look at the printer.
That printer is amazing.
Really?
I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Max, I'm going to need you to, you know, give me something to latch onto. When you describe nature, I can feel that and I can appreciate that. Maybe when you take photos, maybe when you engage with your art, I'm going to appreciate you. But as a human being, you suck.
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
Because you suck, Maxine! Because you suck! And she may suck even more. Don't touch her tablet, that's rude. Yes, it's the computer that's attached to this print. Should I actually gaze at everything? In some cases, it might presumably be the wrong thing to do. You should interact with Kate.
Obviously, Blackwell spent bank on the computers here.
Define obviously. It really doesn't seem that fancy. Or is that sarcasm? Hey, Kate. Kate. A paper ball! Yeah, someone threw it. Was that the Victoria girl? VC?
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.
Dear Kate, we love your porn video. XOXO Blackwell Academy. Hot. Look out the window.
I like this panoramic view of Blackwell. Everything looks so green and serene.
The movement, my goodness, it's so wonky. That animation. I'm sorry, what did you say? So
I like
green?
this panoramic view of Blackwell. Everything looks so green and serene.
Describe nature to me, Maxine. Describe nature to me. It's the only thing you do right. Please describe nature to me. Look at Kate.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Alright, Max. Be proactive and good and possibly competent. Talk to Kate. Make someone happy today.
Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hi, Max.
You're supposed to go out for... Hope I didn't embarrass you. Seem quiet today. Well, see, is engaging with that the right thing to do? Because I'll be calling attention to something that might be a source of insecurity for her, and that might make her feel even worse, and might make her withdraw even more on one hand. But on the other hand, if we just ignore the elephant in the room here, won't that make her feel even worse? Won't that just result in her withdrawing even further as we fail to address an issue that clearly presents itself? I'll apologize. Apologizing is basically always good. Have I... How did I... Is that even relevant?
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
She's got nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
What do you have here? Ooh, a lens! Yes, projection! Is that a neuron? Do we have a synapse over here?
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
Lenses? Makes sense. Is that a lens with a C? It's not a lens with an whatever. Etched marks. What has been etched here? Have a gander.
This might make a cool shot.
Okay, take a photo. I mean, that's what you're good at, isn't it, Maxine? Okay, have a gander at photo equipment.
This is definitely where cameras go to heaven. Oh man, they have those sweet ultrasonic lenses. And look at that vintage rangefinder. What?
And linguistic proclivities do not intermesh well with my own personality. Photo taken. Tab journal. If I click tab, will I get to the journal? Oh yes. Oh my goodness, there's a list of photos over here. Maybe I'm supposed to take all of those. That would make sense. So here's Rachel Amber Hart forever. That's not Rachel Hart Amber. That's Rachel Amber Hart. I mean, I presume Rachel and Amber are supposed to be hearted together as two separate people. But at this point, I don't know. There are people out there with basically two first names, so anything is possible. Be strong, Weston. Be strong, Weston. Okay. Is there anything else we can do? I mean, we can interact with a tablet. I'm not about to interact with someone else's tablet. Even if that's Victoria. Because then, what does that make me? A fellow horrible human being? Books.
So cool that we can check these out anytime. The Decisive Moment by Henry Cartier-Bresson. That's rare. Annie Leibovitz, mad respect. The Amazing Eugene Smith. Good to see Abaddon among the masters. Dahlia, of course. Lots of people I haven't heard of yet. I guess that's why I'm here.
Yes, it is. You're here to learn. Photo contest!
Here's the poster for the contest. Mr. Jefferson really expects me to enter. Why? I don't know if I'm ready for my 15 minutes of infamy.
Because it's not necessarily a matter of whether you manage to succeed or not. You should at least give it a go, and through that process you may learn something. Are you an everyday hero? Find out! Enter to win! Everyday Heroes Photo Contest. Submit an image that best represents yourself or others in heroic action. Deadline, the 9th of October, 2013. The winner will fly to San Francisco and represent the school in the National Everyday Heroes Competition at the Zeitgeist Gallery on the 11th of October, 2013. You may submit one image on approved paper for consideration. For those 18 and under, a parent permission form must be included with the image. Great. Look at the TV.
Man, he even has the best plasma HDTV for a class monitor. Can't wait to watch some more documentaries on this bad boy.
I think a projector would be a better idea, although that may be me being nearsighted. Yeah, that may be the issue. Yeah, you can just have your glasses that also
Even in pictures,
resolves the issue.
the forest around here always looks mysterious.
Okay. So we know that over here, back in her hometown, there's this mysterious forest where they used to play with Chloe. We've also seen the forest firsthand, right? Lighthouse, the lighthouse from your dream?
You can never escape the lighthouse here.
The lighthouse. You could just walk out, or you can glare at people, you know? That's always an option. Look at Victoria.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
That's a problem with you, not a problem with Victoria. If you actually focused more on yourself and less on Victoria and what she thinks of you.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr. Jefferson.
All right, Max. I mean, you could interrupt, but I don't think you should.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry.
Okay, but I thought you were busy over here with Victoria.
I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
But I don't have one yet. Didn't have any. You did have time. Do I have? Both of these suck. I want to give a confident answer. So, yes, sir, I'm going to hand in a picture. Didn't have any time. You did have time. You did have time. You did have all the time in the world. That's not an excuse. Do I have to? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but why are you here? Why are you here? Are you not here to become a photographer? Do you have no ambition whatsoever? What brings you here? Max?
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
What? The courage? I think not. No, I'm fully confident. What separates the artist from the amateur is actually that talent. The amateur may absolutely have the desire to share, but that just doesn't have anything particularly good to share.
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
Just getting
You
ready.
always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
I'm not paying $150.
Because Max wants everybody to see how good she is.
She plays it so shy. I need a serious timeout in the bathroom.
Yeah, no
Splash
kidding.
water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
I hate that class. It's so fucking boring.
Wow.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with this giant camera.
This is positively revolting. This is pretty vile. Okay, you distance yourself from the world at large. Put in those earbuds, listen to music. Life finds a strange way. Episode 1, Chrysalis, yes. Because ultimately, you are a disgusting caterpillar munching. Presumably I'll get a copyright. What? I don't care anymore about anything. Yes, presumably. Yes. Shut up, music. Oh, he. Yes, a disgusting caterpillar munching greedily on the leaves of society and culture to cocoon herself and eventually spring wings and grow to become a beautiful woman who takes pictures, I guess. This is Taylor, this is Courtney.
Everybody looks happy just to be here. Whatever.
Who is this? Interesting poster. Who are you? This is Alyssa. This is Evan. Oh my goodness, that haircut is disgusting. Right, enough with the Can I interact with the poster? Interact with the poster.
I shouldn't be so stingy with my blood.
Blood, give it up! Blackwell Academy needs fresh blood. Join our Halloween blood drive on the 31st of October 2013. Best costumes wins a prize. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the gymnasium.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Ah, maybe because the forest is haunted or something. Missing from Arcadia Bay. Date missing, the 22nd of April 2013. Maybe I should turn down the music because this is getting annoying. 19 years old, 5'5", 110 pounds, whatever that means. Blonde hair, hazel eyes, tattoo on calf of a dragon, a star on the inside of the left wrist. Please call with any information. Alright. Music largely silenced. Don't text and drive. Gotcha. Can I sprint? Do you even fast walk if I hold shift? It doesn't seem that way. Damn it. What is my objective? Do I have an objective? Am I supposed to go to science class? I don't know. Well, it's convenient that I ask because the objective is right here. I need to freshen up in the bathroom. She mentioned it explicitly. Come on now. I need to pay attention. I'm not Max here. Well, I am Max here. This does not exist. 7th of October. This will be the weirdest journal entry I will ever make. So weird I don't know how or where to start, but it started with the most vivid dream of my life. I was lost in a storm by the lighthouse until I came to the edge of the cliff. Then I saw a giant tornado headed for Arcadia Bay. It was so real that I could feel the rain stinging my face. And I was scared shitless. Then a boat hit the lighthouse, and I swear I actually felt like I was going to die. But I woke up in Mr. Jefferson's class, and I wasn't even sleeping. I almost fell out of my chair. Jefferson called on me, but I totally blew the answer. Of course, Victoria pounced on me and made me look like a bigger idiot. She's so awful. Then I didn't have the guts to turn in a photo for the Everyday Heroes contest, while Victoria did her usual suck up to Jefferson. He's so cool, and he clearly wants me to succeed. Be more of a fan of yourself, Max. Give yourself a damn chance, please. I'm willing to give you a chance. Okay, have a gander at the locker.
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
What don't you hate, Max? What do you not hate? Is there anything on this planet that you're actually comfortable
I love
with?
that picture of Mom and Dad. Hello, Jack. Kiss, kiss. Andy, you look totally fabulous, as usual.
Okay. Jack.
Yes,
Who
this
would that
poster
be?
must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
Bully free! Great. Here's Justin and Dana, Stella. Hey! You stop that.
I hate bully jockstraps like Logan. Auntie's a Vortex Club member.
Well, why don't you intervene?
Poor Daniel, he's so nice. I wish I could beat the shit out of Logan.
Well, you know, you could do something. Like, I don't know, interject. I don't know if that's the sort of thing that would, I don't know, get you beaten blue over here. Presumably not, one would hope not. So what's the... Okay, fine, let's have a gander at everyone, okay? Let's learn about them. I don't have to talk to them.
I've seen Brooke hanging out with Warren. She seems like his type.
I should have been you! I should have been Brooke! Damn it! Why aren't you the protagonist, Brooke? You look respectable. You look like a nerd. Instead, I'm stuck with you, Max. Why am I you? Be cool, be cool. Dana.
Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory. I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me.
Once again, because Maxine just hates everyone because she mostly just hates herself. And I can relate. I hate her too. Kinda. But I'm trying, guys. I'm trying my best. I really am. Well, maybe I'm not trying hard enough. Here's Justin. He's talking to Dana. What can you tell me about Justin?
That's Dana talking to... I think his name is Justin.
Oh, poor Dana, she can't even afford decent clothes. These are all ripped. How tragic. Well, you know, not everyone is so fortunate in life. But yeah, she appears to be talking to someone who doesn't exactly look like a... Well, he looks like a douchebag, but then again, everyone here does. Stella?
Stella is always deep in her notes. She didn't come to Blackwell to mess around.
Why can't that be you? Why can't you be more like Stella? Here's Alyssa. Well, you know, the more okay, we could have... it could have been worse. We could have been Alyssa. Logos, help us.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people. Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
Perfect. Top shelf, people. Top shelf. You're standing opposite one another. You're looking at your phones and texting. Genius. Absolutely. Top shelf interaction. Couldn't have planned it better myself. Here's Taylor and Courtney. Let me guess, are they even dumber than you?
There's Taylor, always waiting for Victoria.
Okay, it's the posse.
I think that's Courtney. She's such a slave to Taylor and Victoria.
Oh, she's even lower in the pecking order. That's pathetic. I want to get to the paranormal elements. Oh, just help me. Look at the doll.
Ah, the science room. Here's the portal to Warren's brain.
I'm probably going to be negative the entire playthrough. I have come to terms with that idea, and that's kind of okay. I could insist that that's not what I'm going to do. Yes, and show some self-discipline, I guess. But it would be significantly less fun that way. It would kill any and all authenticity. Yes, because at that point, essentially, I would be keeping my remarks to myself, and what is the point of that?
I wish October would last forever.
When I change my mind, I'll change my attitude, and I will remain authentic. Is it the same person?
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Rachel Amber.
Yes, Rachel Amber, it makes sense to keep clicking on different posters because you get different voice lines from Max.
Come on, sprint.
Different Rachel posters, I mean.
You can't sprint.
They all look the same, but they're different.
Rachel Amber, let's see if it's the same person.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
Yep, it's Rachel Amber, it's the same person, she's missing. I can't remember all these names. Rachel Amber, it's missing. Is Dana talking to what? Justin? Justin, indeed. Stella's over there in the corner studying. Then there's Alyssa, who's texting on the phone right next to... What was the guy's name?
Evan.
Evan?
Yeah.
Evan, indeed. And Victoria's friends over there. There's Taylor and what? Courtney?
Correct.
Or something?
You will soon be familiar with all these people.
Yes, Taylor and Courtney. But I swapped them around in my mind. This is Taylor, and that's Courtney. Justin and Dana. Here's Brooke. Logan and Daniel. Got it. Gotcha.
Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
Didn't you? Reward on September the 16th, my backpack with all my school books and my new tablet was taken from the cafeteria after I left it on the table. I really need this stuff for school, and my tablet has a lot of very personal pics of my late cats, rest in peace, so I'm willing to pay small cash reward, no questions asked. If you have any details I would like to confess, you know who and where I am. Yeah, because you stole it. What up? Blackwell Party Jam tryouts, yes. The library for sale. Laptop, fully loaded. Contact Mindy.
Don't need a PC, missed the Poetry Jam tryouts, and I did not steal that backpack.
Okay, yeah, right, of course. Just wanted to make sure again. But yeah, sure. She missed that one because, yeah, that's already over.
That's so messed up. I should contact them to find out what I can do. As if I am.
Save Acadia Bay. Over the past decade, climate change has altered the Oregon coastline, including fish and fauna. This has helped decimate the state's fishing industry, especially in Arcadia Bay. Raise your voice against pollution and save our historic town. Don't let your town down. I am against pollution. There we go. I've saved the planet.
Stunning and brave as ever, Weston.
As opposed to all those people out there who, support pollution and think it's a good idea to, inhale horrible fumes, destroy the fishing industry and all that.
You can never have enough ghosts and skeletons in the hall.
True, true. A vending machine! Yes! One of the most amazing things at university.
They should just call it a sugar machine. That would be awesome if you put money in there and a bag of sugar dropped out.
Well, ways to say, come on, it's a vending machine. It's got awesome stuff in it. Is that the same person? Presumably it's the same person. Are more people
I
missing?
wonder what actually happened to her.
You get a different reaction to each of these posters, so maybe I should interact with every single one of them. This is a gun-free zone.
Good thing I left my AK at home.
Yes, indeed. Use of tobacco products prohibited. Do they vape? Art class. Excuse me. You people are annoying. Why are you constantly walking into me? I understand, I'm planted over here. That may be annoying, but come on, path around me. Art class, science class, bathrooms. Bathrooms this way. That way, right that way. That's presumably where I should go, but I'm going to investigate everything else ahead of time. Principal Ray Wells.
Principal doesn't come out of his office much.
Who is this?
Miss Grant is a great science teacher.
Got it. Another missing poster for the same girl.
Rachel Amber. She's so pretty. I hate these posters, so sad.
The fact that they place them back to back also makes basically no sense. I get it. I get that you may spread them around, but having one next to another makes basically zero sense. If you notice the one on the left, presumably the one on the right is redundant, or vice versa. Map! Map to University Floor 1
How
acquired.
many students ever actually memorize all this shit?
They
I
don't.
guess we all should these days.
They don't. That's why you have this here to begin with. That's why it's there. So you can, check. Yes. So classrooms, music room, storage room, art class. Let's plan my path. See which rooms are marked in blue. Watch out for crimson heads. Kitchen, computer lab, cafeteria. Lift mouse button to go to main campus. No, thank you.
There's the lighthouse again.
Yes, there is. Come and see the light. Halloween party, we've already seen that one.
Yay, Halloween, my favorite time of year.
You did mention that.
The Bigfoot Stomp. I should develop some school spirit. Go team.
I don't know. I'm not. I understand. American universities, sports. Fine. Join the chess team. I really don't think she's the type.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me.
Okay, great. So you also have a terrible taste in men. Wow. This is brilliant. I don't particularly like being sarcastic. When I look at sarcasm, I look at it as the... how the last refuge of, say, a largely primitive man is going to be violence? The last resort when you can't solve anything any other way? Well, we mostly function within civilized circles. And civilized circles, well, that's not particularly an option. I would hazard a guess that sarcasm is basically the equivalent, the last resort, when you can't basically do anything. So maybe, just I am simply showcasing my own intellectual impotence or emotional impotence in the face of what I am facing right here. Or maybe...
Oh, I can hardly wait to never be too cool like Nathan and Victoria. Lame.
Well, maybe the situation calls for it. Who knows? Well, maybe it's ultimately relative. Tell me more about this same girl who's missing.
It looks like she's been gone for months.
Yeah, you've mentioned that one. What is she called
It
again?
looks like she's been gone for months.
Alright, Rachel Amber. Here's Hayden.
There's Hayden, another Vortex Club bro. But he's actually not an ass.
Yeah, I guess there are plenty of decent people out there that you still don't like. So this is Trevor. Zachary and Juliet, how romantic.
Figures Juliet would be dating Zachary. Jocks sucked up in the Vortex Club. There's Juliet from my dorm. Yet another Vortex Club disciple.
Here's the bathroom, fine. Oh, we can finally remark on the chess team.
Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it.
Max.
These missing persons posters are popping up everywhere.
You don't even have a unique response to every single one of them. Actually, to any single one of them, you presumably have one response, as far as I can tell.
These missing persons posters are popping
Yes,
up
if you
everywhere.
interact with the same one, you get the same response. So repeatedly interacting with the same one won't elicit a new response. However, different ones tend to elicit different responses. But however, yet again, turns out these also repeat. Yearbook project. Oh, come on, I can't even read that. Why do you have to be blurry? Come on. I do have the processing power to actually be able to see this. Just I've been talking about Marie Jenny. I don't know what's written down there. I can't make that out. All I see is that the first 5 stars are red, and then you have one green one and one, what they call it, one drama club. Women's bathroom, fine. That's where the interesting stuff tends to be. Here's
God,
the gentle.
Samuel is such a weirdo. But I kinda like that about him.
Tell me more.
You can really learn a lot about a school by the weird shit posted on the boards.
I honestly don't know. Best single ever in Oregon. Looking for best guitarist ever to form kick-ass band to take over the world. Influences the Ramones, the Shins, the Beatles, the Ramones, the White Stripes, the Ramones, the Smiths, the Who, the Ramones, the Style Council, the Ramones, and Lady Gaga. Contact Steve Hackney, 555-846-9129. No calls before 4 p.m. or after 6:35 p.m. on weekdays. Sad, lonely, depressed? Come praise with your pearls. Weston, can you read? Come praise with your peers. Bible study. Sunday at noon at the Arcadia Bay Library. All faiths welcome. So be happy. Smiley face. Okay, fine. Community building via religion. Not my sort of thing. Is my green screen failing? No, it's the cursor. Come on, Vested. Oh, is Maxine rubbing off on me? I sincerely hope not. Stay as far away from me as you can, you loser. That's so mean. Swim like an otter. Experienced retired PE teacher and former otter champion who personally train you to glide through the water and embrace you in an otter. No. No, as a young girl, I would not risk it. Like new tablet for sale, contains 5 gigabytes of cat pics, ha ha ha.
No, Weston.
No, no, no! Like new. Tablet for sale.
Not Valley Girl speak, just a tablet that's almost new.
Wait a minute, I've seen Victoria with a No, surely she would... No, look, I understand that Victoria might be up to all sorts of mischief, but she wouldn't have stolen... She wouldn't have, would she? The tablet with the cat pictures? How horrible can you... No, Victoria!
Look at these trophies. Gotta give it up for those Bigfoots. They do stomp.
I bet.
Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters.
What do you mean, but? Oh, another missing picture. I have
I wonder
posted.
what actually happened to her.
Maybe you'll get to find out, you know? Maybe we'll get to... You know, maybe if I stop taking my sweet time investigating everything like I'm playing an adventure game, which I am, maybe at that particular point we will finally be able to progress and find out that you possess some supernatural abilities which make you more special than you already are. Let's head to the bathroom. Just give me my ink ribbon. Oh, I forgot to turn on the... God damn it.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
You don't... Yeah, I was about to say, you don't know that, you don't necessarily know that. I would make sure. I would...
Now, who would bother to write that crap?
Rachel Amber is a bitch. Hold on. There was this bit... Right, this picture. We have that taken, don't we? Rachel Amber. There we go. Rachel Amber, heart forever. So, Rachel Amber might just be a single person. Haha! Fancy that. Who would bother writing that? Well, maybe it was Rachel herself. Maybe it was an inside job. Who knows? Maybe it's a government conspiracy.
I remember when somebody punked the alarm last month. At least I got out of science class for that quiz.
Don't make tasteless jokes. I hate Victoria Chase. Okay. Okay, fine. Kate twerks for God. Oh, come on. Abstinence makes the heart grow fonder. You can still love and learn without sex. Time is on your side. So is common sense. Use it. I don't particularly like the invocations of common sense. It's not so common. In actuality, whenever you invoke common sense, in all likelihood...
This poster must drive people to have sex.
Indeed. Invoking common sense tends to be a sign of helplessness. If you need to invoke common sense, that means that there's a bit of disagreement out there already. Which the alleged common sense would have resolved, was it actually the way you describe it? So, it's useless at the very least as a rhetorical device.
I'm good to flow. Thanks.
Okay. Vortex Club are jerks. Yes, and you people write on walls. So what does that make you?
The last time I got a flu shot, I got the flu. Fuck you.
Get the flu shot before the flu gets you. Get immunized today. I mean, the chance of that happening is slim, but then again, the chance of getting an immunity against the flu is also pretty slim. My goodness, their effectiveness hovers around what, 20 to 30%? Considering how these strains evolve, how quickly they do. It's hopeless. Get tetanus shots, that's good stuff. That actually helps you. Plenty of stuff out there has its uses, but flu shots... Okay, do we want to use the mirror or the sink? Use the mirror first.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class. Am I going crazy?
No, you're just stupid. Maybe I should be nicer to maybe I should be nicer to Max. Maybe I should be nicer to Max. Wash your face, Max. Wash your face. Well, how do you feel?
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift.
You do, Max! You do!
Fuck it.
Max, no! Damn it! You insufferable
When
little...
the door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
Yeah, God, but, you know...
Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Take a photo of the butterfly! Yes! Yes! Don't scare it away. Don't you dare scare it away. You butterfly. Don't look at it. Follow it, follow it, follow it, follow it! Well, is it good? Max? Hey, what are you doing here? Dude, wrong bathroom.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk-ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing?
Ah!
Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do! I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody
You're
would
threatening a man with a
ever even
gun?
miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
Oh, he's this... No
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl.
That poor girl?
I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of
Max?
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy,
Anybody?
I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Can I actually reverse time?
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces.
Wait,
I
mouse
feel
button
like
to rewind.
totally haunted by...
Hold the right mouse button to rewind.
I should rewind.
Why? I think this is fine. Also, that poor girl, she was blackmailing him. She was all smug about it, figuring, hey, guess what? You can't do anything to me. I have the power in this situation. And the guy did something that admittedly might not be particularly socially permissible, but something quite astonishing anyway. He showed her, hey, you think you have power in the situation. Because you have a bit of social influence. You can talk to people. I have a gun. I can kill you. Right here, right now. I can end your existence. And guess what? All your social influence doesn't exist if you die. So I guess gun beats cattiness, doesn't it?
I stand by that. If you intimidate someone, back him into a corner, you're not an innocent victim.
I should rewind.
I know that you should rewind, but I'm just... And I know that presumably the whole point of the entire situation is for me to get back over there and try to prevent this entire thing from unraveling in the first place and to save a human life instead of letting it go to waste in such a pointless... in such a pointless waste, such a pointless display of violence. Pointless, well,
I gotta rewind.
I know, shut up. Okay, here's the spiral. Give me back my camera.
I
Now,
did it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of a
it.
photographer who perfectly captured the human
human
condition
time
in black and
machine.
white? Anybody?
Can you actually answer him? You've heard this before.
Don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images
together,
of
Max.
faces. You feel
Damn it,
totally
everything is
haunted
the
by lives of
same.
those sad mothers
When I
and
took my
children.
selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Tortured, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself. Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture
What is
you
going
in a
on?
moment of desperation.
Nothing has moved at all.
And any one of you could do that.
Okay.
Anybody else looked at this? What would they think?
This is what I wanted to check, and this is quite intriguing, don't you think? Because this entry didn't exist at that particular point in time. Now, this might be a contrivance, this might not exist in her actual journal. But at the same time, if it does, then that means that the journal time travels with her. Presumably it doesn't. Tell me about Nathan. Why does he wear the mask? Just when I thought Victoria Chase would be the worst of my social problems, now I have to deal with Nathan Prescott. But I guess he was the one who triggered my crazy rewind power by shooting that girl in the bathroom. He's 19 and already a scary fucking prick. That guy was getting harassed, was getting blackmailed. Am I on crazy pills over here? Hold on. The first goddamn thing that happened was that the guy got into that bathroom, presumably to get away from some social situation. He was really losing it. He was not having a good time. He was emotionally fragile. He was trying to psych himself up. He was trying to comfort himself emotionally. My goodness. And then that chick chased him down over there. Humiliated him, though not in public, tried to extort him for money, tried to blackmail him with information that she presumably had, and was all smug about it. And he's the evil guy in all of this because he shot her. Now, you know, if there ever was a reason to look down upon the guy, it would be because, as far as I understand it, he happens to be a drug dealer, which doesn't seem particularly nice. It seems pretty bizarre as well. But, alright. I guess I have a little advantage on Nathan by being able to manipulate time, but if he shoots me, I may not be able to reverse anything. I have to be careful around him, especially since he's obviously got friends in high places, as his family last name is practically branded on every building here at Blackwell. His money against mine. On one hand, I do kind of feel bad for Nathan. Gee, you think, Max? You think? Because he doesn't seem to be in control. Like, he's doped up or over-medicated. On the other hand, he's an asshole who nobody has called out. And he almost killed/did kill a girl on campus. Oh, a girl on campus. It's as if he followed her into the bathroom, put a gun to her head and shot her for no reason. Look, I get it, yeah. That might not necessarily particularly well work with the notion of a justifiable homicide. I get it. He wasn't exactly acting in self-defense or in any way that we would possibly consider acceptable. But, to have so little sympathy for his situation, not remark basically in any way on how that girl that he shot ultimately harassed him into that situation, blackmailed him, and so on. All the verbs I have just mentioned. Do not mention any of that and just paint him as the monster. There's something else. Classic Maxine. Why, Max? Why? What's wrong with you? Should I go straight to the police? How? Max, what are you gonna tell them? That you have magical time rewinding powers and you saw this guy shoot a lady in another life? What do I say about my rewind power? You don't say a damn thing. Like I'd say anything. Thank you, Max. That's the first sane thing you've mentioned. I just have to watch my own back from now on. Oh, school days.
Thank you, Past Westin, for standing up for violent sociopaths. That's a minority with very few people in the corner.
I'm really trying, people. I really am trying. Believe me. I get it. That the more negatively you are already predisposed to react to certain things, the more negatively you are going to react further down the line. I get it. I am essentially railroading myself. I am prompting myself to react negatively to every single subsequent thing as I react negatively to the previous ones. But then again, that's not the only part of the story, now is it? As far as I understand it, a decently huge part of the story is the fact that the style, writing, language, everything over here seems to be moderately consistent. So if the initial things elicit this sort of reaction out of me, then presumably subsequent ones are also going to, because they're going to be kept in the same style, with the same logic, with the same language, and so on. So it's not that the butterfly effect applies here all that much, and I've just veered off course initially, and now can't course correct.
Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to
Wowzer,
capture
my
people
old
like
broken
Heidi
camera is
for
new
her
again.
beauty or innocence?
Yeah, don't break it
She
again.
had
I
a
thought
brilliant eye.
this allows you to travel
She
back
could
in
have
time.
taken another approach.
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work.
Still the same
I
stupid
prefer
picture.
Robert
So everything seems the same as before.
He
My
captured
pencil
the
case is
essence of
still in the same
post-war beat
place.
America. And there was
Of all the
honesty
things that
about the
doesn't blow my
economic
mind.
conditions of the era, but a beauty in the struggle.
You know, I just figured I would use my power. How far back can I go? I don't see a reason not to keep on rewinding and rewinding and rewinding as far back as I can. Also, if you have this... Come on. Just go through this once, memorize the answer, then give the proper answer. You know, I should have... given the... I should have memorized the proper answer by now.
I can't go back further. I need to let go.
No! You can't rewind any further. No, I'm not letting go! I'm not letting go! Let me...
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those...
I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
Yes, she
I know
does.
I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead yet?
I couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for
I
as
need to go to the
long
bathroom
as it's
quickly
been
and
around.
check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Yes, I can! Really? I could give the... Why would I save a life when I can give the proper answer? Maybe I'm the horrible person here. I feel sick. No.
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not gonna get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I need
who
time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought
answer?
out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first...
Well, rewinding hold shift to rewind faster. You know, I've just mentioned this. Obviously, the most logical thing to use your power on would be to go through this lecture, well, and then give the right answer to all the questions. It may be a very petty way to use time travel, but it's the exact same sort of thing I'd do. It's like Groundhog Day, of course. I understand, Max.
I can't go back further. I need to let go.
Does it hurt, though? Does it hurt? Or is this fine? Fine, let go.
Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I can.
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
It is.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week.
Gotta go
I
fast.
see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm not avoiding. Don't worry, you can count on me.
I'm not avoiding, just...
Biding time, waiting for the elusive right moment.
Correct.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
That's a good quote.
Go on now. Don't let me stop you.
Okay. Let's control to quickly undo your previous actions using the rewind. Your latest action is represented by a mark on the gauge.
Yes, Victoria, you still have to do your homework this week. Even if you're submitting your photo for the competition, everybody in class...
I can talk to him right now.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
You know, John Lennon said...
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good. Make sure you finish working on it by today. I have faith in you.
I can be perfect by the virtue of getting a repeat. This is so pathetic, isn't it? Isn't it? Because I just get to repeat every single decision. But on the other hand, no one knows that.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please. I can't tell anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Why do you think that girl deserves to live?
You know I don't tease.
I hate that science class with those nerds.
What's that got to do with anything?
Okay, Max, retrace every step.
You can just stand here.
I washed my face.
You don't...
I shredded my photo.
It doesn't...
Then the butterfly flew in.
Do you honestly think it's
I
the
took a photo.
butterfly effect? Come on, you can just stand there and let them notice you. Then he won't shoot anyone, right?
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
You've already...
Cat, what are you doing?
Don't
Come on, put that thing
ever
down.
Tell me what to do. I'm so
I need a
sick
hammer to break it
of
open.
trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Holy shit, I can't let this happen. If I can reverse time again, I can help her.
You're not affected by
I
the
better
rewind.
rewind right now.
Got it! Why can't you just talk to her ahead of time and tell her to... Oh, I don't know, how about not try to blackmail the guy?
I can't go back further. I need to let go.
Fine, let him go.
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
No way.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
Another shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real.
It
I
can.
just saw a girl get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on?
Well, what is going
Do
on?
not freak out.
I really... the fact that she's so single-mindedly against that...
Do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
Any particular notes? Yes, as a matter of fact, I do have some notes. Next page. I felt so shitty, I just wanted to get to the bathroom to be alone and wash my face after that nightmare or daymare. Once I got to the bathroom, I saw this odd, beautiful blue butterfly fluttering, and right when I took a photo of it in the corner, Nathan Prescott came in, freaked out, talking to himself. I hid in the corner, and this punk girl came in, and they started arguing about drugs and money. Then Nathan actually whipped out a gun and shot the girl. That is not a particularly accurate summary of the events over here, Max. This is where it gets strange. Yeah, life is like that sometimes. When Nathan fired the gun, I came around the corner and reached out for some dumb reason, as if I could stop the bullet, but suddenly I could feel the world twisting around me, and this pressure in my head, everything seemed to rewind, and I found myself right back in class, at my desk. I literally thought I had been dosed with some drug until I calmed myself down. I saw everything happen in class the way it did before. Major Groundhog Deja Vu. Somehow I was able to actually rewind time. I knew the only way to find out if I was having a breakdown was to go back to the bathroom and see if I could save that girl from Nathan this time. I had no idea how either. I just knew I couldn't live with myself if I let her die again. I escaped Jefferson this time by knowing exactly how to answer his questions and rushed to the bathroom. I hid in the corner again. You could have just stayed visible and none of this would have explicitly happened, I don't think. He would have freaked out, got to the bathroom, noticed you, and things would have unraveled differently. Especially since the girl would have presumably noticed you as well, noticed him, wouldn't have hassled him in public. So, in essence, all of this could have possibly been avoided had you just stayed visible. Done basically nothing. The second time around, you know. I escaped Jefferson this time by knowing exactly how to answer his questions. Rushed to the bathroom, I hid in the corner. Again, I couldn't believe it when Nathan showed up, freaking out all over again. Then the girl came into the bathroom, and before Nathan could shoot her, I smashed open the ancient fire alarm and scared both of them away. Victory. Or is it? Tell me about David. Whoa, I swear that security guard is the biggest ass here. And that's saying a lot. He always treats everybody like they've committed a crime. Oh, they're about to commit one. He's the security guard, Maxine. It's his job. He grilled me in that hall today. You are the one who activated the fire alarm. He's not wrong. And I thought he was going to arrest me. I don't know much about him, but I heard he was kicked out of the army or something. So of course he would end up at Blackwell Academy in charge of security. Aren't you supposed to feel, I don't know, secure on campus? Bro, dude swaggers everywhere with that badge and gun like he's looking to tase somebody. Tase somebody with a gun, Max? He would make a good photo portrait of authority, though. Who does a guy like that marry? Oh, I don't know. I feel sorry for his family. Maxine, have you ever been right about anything in your entire life? It would be like living in a barracks. Shudder. You don't have to write. The medium of text is so bountiful, it's so replete with expressions you... What do I know? What do I know? She's an artist, you know? She clearly feels the need to express herself like this. She's a photographer, she can't write. She can't do anything right. Just another person I have to avoid at Blackwell. Collect them all. What, another note? Oh no, that's the saving symbol. Well, maybe that's, Can I rewind?
I have to stop before I pass out.
Okay, letting go. What happened? Why is the fire alarm not blurring? What did I do? Hey, can I... How far back can I rewind? Because after I rewind, I can...
I can't continue. It hurts too much.
So it does hurt her, okay. I don't want to hurt her. I mean, I don't particularly like her, I know, but... I have a decent degree of empathy, you know. I don't want...
Don't wander around here. Get on outside.
You sound southern. At least I can jog now. Excellent.
Hold on, Max. Come back here.
You just told me to go outside. Come clean.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
It's been a rough day.
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about?
No.
You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max, talk to me.
Just tell the truth.
I just saw Nathan Prescott waving a gun around in the girls' room.
Nathan Prescott. You sure?
Positive.
Yes, he was in the bathroom talking to himself with a gun. I saw everything. He was babbling like crazy.
Okay, slow down. Slow down. So now you saw this without him seeing you.
Correct.
I was hiding behind a stall. I have the right to be there. It's the girls' room.
I know. I just want to be completely clear what happened.
Sure.
Mr. Prescott happens to be from the town's most distinguished family, and one of Blackwell's most honored students. so it's hard for me to see him brandishing a weapon in the girls' bathroom. So what happened
Is it
next?
hard for you to see that?
Then he left. I ran out here wondering what to do. Are you gonna bust him?
This is a serious charge. I'll look into the matter personally. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
That's it? After what I told
We'll
you?
continue this discussion later in my office. Please go outside with the rest of your class now, Miss Caulfield.
Of course this academic drone won't do anything since the Prescott family owns Blackwell now. Should I rewind and change my story?
No, you shouldn't. You want to be able to undo your choices after leaving this area? No, I am fairly confident that I should at least try to trust authority figures.
Principal Wells always looks so distracted. I can never figure out what he's thinking. Does he hate me?
The idea that we're supposed to be pure vigilantes over here and just take it upon ourselves to resolve these issues with magical powers doesn't strike me as particularly...
Max, you better go on outside now. Don't wander around here. Get on outside.
We are not rewinding. I'm sticking with this. Yes, Blackwell Academy. I get it. Stella! Oh, a little squirrel! A gray squirrel!
Would Nathan Prescott please
They're
come
invasive.
to the front office? Thank you.
You know what? I think I'll save you? No, this game auto saves. I think we'll see what happens. He presumably will find out that she ratted on him. I don't know if her anonymity will be preserved. I sincerely doubt that her anonymity is going to be preserved. I also have noticed a squirrel. It's a gray squirrel, as far as I understand it. The gray squirrels are they belong in the US, from what I understand. But they are an invasive species in Britain, from what I understand. Over there, you have red squirrels that are local, but unfortunately they're getting pushed out of, well, every single area where they dwell by the gray squirrels. Who cares? Either way, I think that'll be it for now. I think that was quite a lot anyway. And as much as I may not be particularly partial to Maxine, I am going to give her... I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give her, a chance. I'm going to give this game a try. I'm going to try to set all of this aside. I'm going to use my magical powers. I'm going to try to make the world a better place, despite basically every single part of me screaming out against basically every single thing Maxine says, thinks, does. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to set things right, and even if I try, I have no idea what will come of it, but I guess that's the joy of it, isn't it? To play around with these things. It is, after all, a game. Well, thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.